Hey, what's up, everyone? It is episode 7 of season 10 of Where's That Bar Cart? I am one of your hosts, Nick Dury. Alongside me is.
Oh, hi, I'm Darryl Purvis.
This is episode number set.
It is.
Is that correct? Oh yeah,
It
I'm working on
is.
my French. I am Monty Scott, Monsieur Monty Scott.
We missed a week. Unfortunately, there's not a lot in the golf world happening, just the Canadian Open and the US Open, but we didn't need to.
Women's PGA Championship.
The Women's PGA Championship. Yep.
Uh, by the way, Monty told me a story last night. I don't think we ever covered on this
Okay.
podcast about the time he missed a flight because they thought his name was Scott Montgomery and they couldn't
That
find
is
his name.
that is a fact. That is, they could not find my name until the plane had taken, and then they're like, I checked it. I was checking in time, and then they're like, I don't know, we can't find your thing.
Right.
I only had 15 minutes, and then she's like, so you're Montgomery Scott, and I'm like, well, I gave you the documents. I mean, did you think they switched it on the documents? Because where my first name is on the documents, that's where my first name is.
Right.
So I was like, I didn't reverse it. I didn't give him the reverse, and you've done this. And then she's like, yeah, I'm sorry. The check-in is stopped now. You can't get on the flight. And I'm like, and I kicked my bag, like a soccer kicked my bag, and stared off in the distance for like a minute.
Wow.
And she's like, I don't know. Are you okay? And I'm like, no. And then she's like, and then they didn't want to let me get on another flight because they're like, because I might strangle the pilot. They're like, no, you're everyone. I'm like, I'm definitely a danger to you. I'm definitely a danger to you personally. And then, and then I had to complain to the FBI of the air for Canada.
I think that's the official
Official
title.
title. Official title. The FBI of the Air for Canada.
I I googled FBI for the air for Canada, the head. Let me talk to the
Ed.
president of the FBI for air for Canada, or the CIA, or actually, yeah. So I was like, I went through. They got me through the CSIS, and then eventually, through some back channels, I had to come through the French embassy to talk to. That's why, big up to the French embassy for helping me out on this one. Um, so then I eventually, because Air Canada didn't want to give me my money back, because I'm like, you guys,
Insane.
I was there in time. Well,
Right.
money back. I say they put me on another flight, but they charged me like $150,
That's insane.
and I'm like, you guys, it's all you. I mean, I didn't have a lot of spare time, but if you had just read my name in the passport, like how
Right.
you usually do it, um, where it says first name, where it says last name. I don't know why you insisted to switch this time. That I somehow have switched my name, and so eventually through that, a lady called me and she's like, okay, they've agreed. A lady from the consulate that had talked to the what do you call it, the FBI of the air for Canada.
Right.
Um, they're like, okay, Air Canada. So through a mediary, I'm talking about Air Canada because I can't talk to them directly. Apparently, um, uh, the lady was like, they've agreed to give you your money back in a credit, and I'm
I
like,
see.
okay. But at the time, now this is a story. This is the part of the story you didn't hear, Daryl. At the time, I was in
Breaking
my
news.
now breaking news. This is the story gets even more exciting. During this conversation, I was in Calgary at the time with my now wife, who was living in a condo there in Brentwood, I believe it was. Not the one where OJ killed everybody, the Brentwood of the North. And
Nice. That's a nice area
It's.
of Calgary.
I think
it
it.
was
I think
certainly a nice condo.
they shortened
But
the name from the Brentwood of the North of Canada.
yes, Brentwood of the North of Canada, not the one OJ killed everybody. Um, this is the regular Brentwood, no OJ killings here. And so anyway, as I picked up the phone, I don't know what I had done. I don't know if I'd broken something the night before, which seems like the most likely possibility, but I don't recall that was the case. But a shard of glass went into my foot as I answered the phone
Jesus.
from this lady, that went like right in, and it was like long. It was like like 3 inches long went into my foot. And so
Jesus
I was trying to stay composed because I'm like, listen, I'm talking to the the FBI of the air of the North. So I'm like, listen, I can't hang up on this lady, and she's like, so she's telling me this, and I'm like, yeah, okay, okay. And I was like, if you'll excuse me, I would say a small pencil size of glasses entered my foot. So if you'll give me a moment, I'm just let me extract this or bandage myself from, you know. And
Right.
so I managed to pull it out, and so it was good news all around. She's like,
Jesus.
"I hope your foot is okay," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? My foot's much better now that I'm getting a credit at least from Air Canada." And so like sometimes you gotta stay calm under fire. You know what I mean?
Right.
Isn't it
I
weird that you kicked a bag to begin this story and then
yeah.
you
Yeah.
stepped on a shard of glass? That foot went through a lot.
Oh, the foot had definitely went through a lot. Yeah, but it might have been different. I don't know.
How
My
many feet do
wife.
you have?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Um,
And I got to say, buddy, you don't need any coaching from me on how you tell your stories. And anyone who's a fan of this podcast that's likely the reason. But you know how you could have really tied that story back into this podcast is if instead of describing it, the shard of glass as a small pencil, you could have just said golf pencil.
Yeah.
You could have just gone with the golf pencil.
no, you're
And
right.
then
You're
it's
right,
like, oh
buddy.
my
That's
God, this guy
yeah.
he's
If
on one.
I'll That's definitely I'll put that in the notes if we're gonna do this one. If we're gonna do that story professionally on the road, I will definitely think about making that a golf pencil. Because it really was a golf pencil size. And it was kind of alarming because I'm like I feel like my foot has been penetrated. And then I'm like, oh geez, because at first you don't know. I thought maybe like the predator had, because you expect the whole
Right.
thing to appear in front of you that was invisible before because it's it's clear. The glass is translucent. So
Right.
I was I'm like,
I would even
what
call
is
it
this?
transparent. I would go as far to say most glass is transparent.
Most glasses transparent, sure, translucent. Either because I'm like, well, I could tell there was something in my foot. It seems, seems weird. As an aside, nobody in the world has more faith in my front kicks than my wife. My wife, because I've gotten liquored and kicked through just about everything in the world. She's seen me kick through things, just incidentally kicking through things. So I have like a kind of a club of a foot. Just she's like, you should front kick that thing, or like every once in a while she'd be like, why don't you front kick the car out of the way? You know what I mean?
Does she say it like she's that horny? You should front
I
kick
know.
that thing. You make her sound like she is full on
Yeah.
ready to go. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, no, she's I don't know if she's sexually aroused from it, but she's not sexually aroused. Like she's interested in the foot. Like if I start kicking the thing, she's like, all right, well, hey, listen, are you flirting with me? I'll kick. Because one time I kicked a straight brick wall, fell down.
Wow.
No, that's an exaggeration. I incidentally kick things and my foot goes right through, or they become completely totaled. I've totaled so many things. One time I kicked a door in Jamaica. Uh, my buddy, I was just joking around. We were staying in a place and at a resort, and my buddy went in the bathroom like ahead of me, and I was like joking around like that he beat me into the bathroom, so I kicked the door, broke it.
Right. Right.
But that was
Jesus.
in jest. I mean, that was not even.
Yeah,
That was
right.
just
There was no
just
intent
horsing
there.
around.
Right.
No intent. No intent.
That's
No,
the first time
no,
I've ever
no.
heard anybody use the term in jest.
I kicked that in jest. Uh, and that's I had to explain to the manager there, like, listen, Bumbaclot, I kicked the door. I kicked it in jest, and Bumbaclot broke it.
Is there any other podcast that features 2.5 white hosts that uses the term bumbaclat more than this one?
I not lately, not lately.
By the way, when you said you kicked the wall and it fell down, I honestly thought you meant you fell down. Like you just kicked, missed, fell down.
That might have been. That's probably more correct on a concrete wall. Yeah, that's. I've definitely kicked those and fallen down myself. Yeah. Either way, something's coming down if I'm kicking it. You know what I mean?
I love how you still don't know how the shard of glass got there, but you just spent the last 7 minutes talking about how you kick everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in this case, I kicked, but I feel it was some sort of rubble in there. I don't know. It was
Right.
like I don't know what it was or why there was so much free pencil glass in there, but
Well, you brought up sexual proclivity. So I suppose that segues well into the one topic I did want to talk about today. It's not, well, it is, it's completely golf related. It's not, we're not recapping the US Open. We're not recapping the Canadian Open. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's great. We got the British coming up. But obviously, we've covered a lot of Tom Kite on this call, on this podcast.
Not
But
enough, some would say.
some would say not enough. Um, Maybe the least sexual person I can think of when I think of just like I can't picture him having, wanting, needing sex whatsoever. But the second person least sexual that I can picture is involved in a sex scandal right now. And
Phil?
that would be our friend Phil Mickelson.
oh, buddy.
Phil Mickelson has been banned from his home course for sexually assaulting a staff member at the course. He resigned. I love how you got booted out, and then a week later he's like, "Actually, no, I resigned." I was like, "Did you? Did you really, Bill? Good for you."
Did they give him that
Um,
option? Is that what happened?
I don't know, but like, I can't think of someone less like Tom Kite and Phil Mickelson are the least sexual. I can't picture him having sex or wanting
I can't
someone in
picture.
that way.
I'm honestly, I'm going to say this outright.
All right.
I have never tried to picture any PGA player having sex.
No, I
Not
can't.
even having sex in jest.
In
You know, like
jest, right?
I have pictured Tom Kite having sex in jest, um, but that's my own jest, not his own. I mean, I guess it's no, it's not the roaring sexuality of the PGA is not really the selling point, is it? Uh,
They're in pants for God's sakes. They don't even show their legs.
yeah, they're fully pant. There's a bunch of white men in pants for Christ. Yeah, I mean, not even showing off the calves, like nothing.
Right.
They're
yeah,
Um,
for the most part, it's just a bunch of dorks.
that's true.
yeah, I think that yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
it. And Mickelson, king of the dorks, I call him the Big Drip. Um, he he's an interesting character in that he's gone from being I don't know if people ever loved him, but he's gone from being like definitely people liked him when he won that 2001 he was the oldest guy. What was the PGA championship?
That was in 2021, I believe. Yes, he was the
Yeah.
oldest. Yeah, he was over 50, I think, or he was just 50.
Did I say oh 01?
You did
Yeah,
say
you
oh
said
01.
oh 01.
Yeah,
I'll say to everybody on the podcast, you two, and everybody,
please.
anybody listening, I routinely mix up oh 01, oh 02, oh 03, and 22, 22, 23, 24. I mix them all up. I can't. I don't know. You know. So 2021 to me was like 9/11 again. It's like it
When
was
you were
happening all over
counting,
again.
I got an insight into what it was like being at that New Year's party where the DJ was counting
Yeah,
up. I was like, when is Monty gonna stop with
yeah.
numbers that confuse him?
It was really weird
And
because he went. I always confuse oh 01, oh 02, oh 03 with 20, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22.
yeah, I got stuck on 22 there for a bit, admittedly, but at the same time, well, you know how it is being on stage and you don't know what you're going to say next. I didn't know what came after 22 for a while, so I was like, I'm just going to keep saying 22 until it comes to my head.
It started to sound like Trump rifling off the percentages that drug prices were going to go down.
Yeah, 222, 2022. Yeah, I don't know. I always go. So I always miss the I always miss the two and go to oh whatever.
Right.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, and that's
No,
when
I mean,
my musical taste stopped after Chumbawamba get knocked down. That was the last time I listened to music.
right.
So that's where my mind is stuck in those years.
I think with Phil, I think what you're trying to say, like he almost tried to assume like a Arnold Palmer kind of place
Mm.
with the fans, where like Tiger was the Nicholas and he was sort of like the Arnold Palmer, but I think he was just too rich and too weird to ever really have that mantle of like the people's champion kind of thing.
Definitely too weird. He's a weird
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like when his wife got breast cancer, there was a real outpouring of
Yeah.
support and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that was arguably what made him his most popular. If that
And you're
sounds,
probably right. Yeah. You're probably right. I
but
mean, when
I
he won the
mean,
Masters in, I think that was '03 or 23. It was '03.
yeah, could have been
That
22. Was it 22? 22?
I'm betting
that
on
was
22. Oh
that
two.
was a big deal. That was a huge deal when he won the Masters. He
Yeah,
was pretty on top of the world then,
he was definitely the second most popular golfer in the world.
for sure. Yeah.
I
There was
wonder if
a, oh,
I wonder
sorry,
if
go
he's
ahead.
thinking at this point. I wonder if he's thinking at this point, like looking at his wife, it's like, what would happen to my popularity if he lost a foot?
She was like, but then you wouldn't be able to kick things as much as you do, and that I
Yeah,
wouldn't get
no.
turned on anymore.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
well, no. If the wife lost the foot,
Oh, I see.
um,
Sorry.
yeah,
I
because
see.
no, because she had the breast cancer.
Right, right. Yeah.
yeah,
Phil's remained
but
fine.
here's the thing, like now he's gone and sexually assaulted
Hmm.
a staff member at the farms,
Yeah,
and when a lot of your goodwill's built on something your wife went through,
right. Yeah.
that can't be good.
No, right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm always rooting for a gambling addict.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
Yeah,
got
you do
fed up
like a
You
with the
know,
old
gambler.
video about him and his gambling, where they said he's gambled over $1 billion, which I'm like, how is that
Jesus.
possible? First of all, but
Wow.
well,
insane.
you know what? Wesley Snipes said it best, said it last. If Phil listened to it, he would be fine. Always bet on black. Easy as that. You'd only be down like 100 mil if you just only always bet on black. What's your problem, Phil? You didn't see
Yeah, because
Passenger
the video,
57?
because I think a book came out with the bookie that he used. The bookie put
Right.
out a
Mm-hmm.
That's
book,
true. Yeah, that's
and it
true.
said he had
You
that one night 140 bets on baseball or something like
That's
that. It was.
wild. That's insane.
you guys might not be surprised by this, but I just read that book, and
Really?
Did you?
yeah, yeah, I did, and it just
No, I'm going to
there
say
was
I
like
am a bit surprised by that. I am a bit
yeah.
surprised, but go on.
Well, I like to read. You know what I'm also looking for? I every month I scan Amazon to find the book about Nico Harrison, the Dallas GM that traded
Oh,
Luka
right.
Doncic.
Yeah.
Um, they have not written a book about it, and I am not aware of a book about it. But every month I put in Nico Harrison, piece of shit. I want to read the book. Like that's how I like. Amazon's telling people there's a man that wants to read this book.
You could
So
probably get AI to author that book, Monty. You could pick the style. You could like write it in the style of Tom Clancy or something like that, whatever your favorite book
oh
style is. You could get it a murder mystery, maybe.
no, well, obviously I'm the haters club. There's
Right.
just
Yeah.
people. I'm just like, is there any way I could hate on? So Mickelson, I'm just like, let me. Well, this guy's a piece of. Let me read about how he's a piece of shit. So I was reading the book, quite pretty good book,
Really?
by the bookie. Yeah, it was. It's about him being. He was one of the biggest handicappers in the world,
Hmm.
and he had a bunch of kind of like proxies of betting through. So they don't want to take your bets if you're like an institutional um, bookmaker like that
Interesting.
because they figure they're going to lose. They don't want to mess with you. So he has a whole bunch of ways of disguising who he is, and then
Interesting.
and then he was there's chapters on Phil where this guy was booked for doing some bookmaking, which he said he absolutely did not do from the point of view of taking bets
Hmm.
because he didn't and because he was making bets, he's not really taking bets.
Okay.
And so anyway, they kind of booked him for this, and in this case, it was an insider trading, which he's claims he really didn't have much to do with. But
Hmm.
Phil Mickelson could have come in and said just a few things in his trial to say he didn't tell me to do this, he didn't tell me to do that, because Nicholson was kind of exonerated or he was left out of the
Okay.
indictment,
I see.
but it was kind of fishy. So Phil could have just come in and said what had really happened according to this bookie.
Right.
If he had just come in and said that in the court, he might not have got booked. He ended up talking about how he'd go to jail for like 2 or 3 years, but he was 70, so it's
Wow.
a pain in the ass when you're 70. You don't want to hit up jail. So Phil wouldn't do it, and they were like friends for a long time.
Wow. Wild.
And Phil Mickelson refused to come in and help him, even though it wouldn't have cost him anything,
Right. That's
because it
crazy.
wasn't anything that would have been incriminating to Mickelson.
Yeah.
And he just didn't want to do it from like a PR point of view of coming in and saying, "Yeah, this guy never said this to me, and he never said that to me."
That's wild.
And Mickelson refused to do it, and they like that was the end of their friendship. But like that's the kind of piece of shit this guy is, because he booked like he was friends with Mickelson for 20 years.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
You know,
Crazy.
yeah.
This is
So
awesome.
that
We
was
should do a
his
Monty's
take on it.
book corner. This is like the most
Yeah, this is
serious
amazing.
and this is awesome. I love
Oh,
this, Monty.
yeah.
This is great, buddy.
Well, I
No,
tell you, my
seriously.
haters club. We can get my haters club started. Where we're just. Another of my favorite hater books was I read a book on called The Icarus Factor, which
Mm,
was about Charles Brofman Jr., who was heir to the Seagram's
right.
fortune that ended up through a series of just mismanaged trades. He bought like Time Warner, and because he was a music fan and all this, that got it integrated Seagram into all that. Ended up merging with a company called Vivendi, which is a French water company,
Mm,
and the entire family fortune went down by like everyone got like quartered their their
oh,
uh, their fortune. So basically, he lost
damn.
75% of the Seagram's fortune, and they don't own the liquor anymore. And now they're in a French water company that they don't even understand.
That's wild.
Like, and so I just like to see buffoonery and people squandering family fortunes.
Yeah.
Just a hater. I'm in the haters
Yeah,
club.
yeah. Love it. The player haters
Out there
ball.
hating.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting for that Nico Harrison book.
Just keeping refresh any day now. It's
Keep
coming.
refreshing. Someone's gonna make it.
What's going to happen the day it pops up?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna be reading it like that day. I'm just gonna be enjoying myself. I'm getting a Harrison jersey for the Dallas Mavericks.
My
I
wife
did.
was actually in Dallas that day that trade happened.
Is that right? That
People,
must
she
have been
said, were
interesting.
just
Oh
beside
my god,
themselves. They
I
couldn't.
bet.
She couldn't believe how upset everybody was.
that's amazing. I would have loved to have been in Dallas.
Yeah.
That
Hmm.
that and the JFK assassination. What a day!
Yeah, same
What a
day,
day to be
same
in
day.
Dallas. Oh
Now,
yeah,
they both happened in
Juleps.
22, right? The
You could have,
assassination.
you could
I
have,
believe
yeah,
it's-
you
I
could have
believe you're
looked in
correct.
the book repository for your Nico Harrison book. You could have been right up there with Lee, just scrolling
Look,
through books. Where's the Nico Harrison section?
I actually was there. I told Lee, I was like, tell him you're a patsy, and so I was partially responsible for that. Just tell him you're a patsy, Lee. I know you didn't do it.
On the Zapruder film, you just you see Monty in the background just leafing through a Nico Harrison book. This is bullshit. This is flowery. This isn't a hit job at all.
The man is traveling through time. He's story walking through the world. I'm like, hey, yeah. I tell everyone knows. Everyone knows Lee's can't shoot for shit. Then hit the broadside of a barn, Lee. Everyone knows that.
We'll call out golf related. I did get to see an eagle. I didn't get to experience an eagle, but I saw a friend of the show. I actually don't think he listens, but David Reynoldson, Nick Reynoldson's brother, played with them a couple weeks back, and we were on the 18th hole on the East course at my course. If you guys remember that, it's the one that ends with a island green, long par five.
Oh, yeah,
And David
yeah.
absolutely roasted a drive and still had like 240 yards into the green over water and pulled out his hybrid. And Nick and I just looked at each other like, what is this young guy doing? There's no way. It was hot out. Like it was a long day. We were all tired. And it's like, there's no way he's hitting the green. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go for the green. And he hit it over the green onto the fringe and then proceeded to chip in for an eagle,
Oh,
No,
which was very
wow,
fun to watch. Very cool to see. Yeah.
that is wild.
Yeah.
Hitting 240 into the
Yeah,
goddamn green.
with a cross breeze too, and then a chip in. It was pretty great. I've only ever had Darryl. How many eagles have you had? I've only ever had one.
well, I had one last year.
That's
Chipped
right.
in.
Yes, that's right.
Did you?
Probably a few when I was a teenager,
Yeah,
early 20s.
Yeah.
Early 20s, or when I was 3 or 22. Can't remember.
You were either in university or,
Hard to
Or a
tell.
toddler. It's hard to
toddler.
remember, but yeah. So I don't know. A few, not a
Monty.
lot.
Chumbawamba was on though. I remember
Yeah.
Chumbawamba on the radio.
Timeless.
I remember I had one of provincials in like when I was 17 or 18, I think.
Damn.
But yeah, I don't really remember. I would say at most 3 or 4. That would probably be
Right.
about it.
Any for you, Monty?
I was patiently waiting for the question, Nick. And it was like, is this guy just not gonna even ask? He's not even gonna feign. The answer is no, Nick. I
Okay.
did not. I don't. No, I've had an eagle. Only some putts
Right. Eagle putts.
that I did not make. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
But
Yeah.
I've had a number of eagle putts, but that's it.
Yeah, same with me. I've only had probably less than 5, I would say, and the only one eagle, and that was somewhere in Guelph. It was a short par 4 and managed to drive the green and then I had like 30 feet and sunk the putt. That's my only one.
You know what? Oh, this doesn't count though. But my wife was really excited. I was kind of like fluffed it off, but I it was relatively short hole. It's a par three, like kind of a short place. But this was like maybe 200, and
Yeah.
I didn't hit the shot well to start with, but then I chipped it in maybe 150. No, not even chip. Like it was a 150
Oh,
and went in. So
damn.
that would have been close, but I don't even think that was a par four. That was just a good
Right,
like
right.
if but like theoretically that would have been an eagle if it was like a real par four
I see.
because
Yep.
it was a second shot coming in at about 150 that
Right.
went in. But that's the best I've done for a
And your wife was there?
yeah. Strangely enough, we were going out to that course because it was only $5
Did
that
you
course.
kick it in?
I spin kicked it in afterwards. I kicked a beaver on the way out.
Oh my God, that's enough.
Head
Killed
head exploded like a pumpkin.
killed
There was
killed the
blood
entire
everywhere.
dam. Yeah. The dam was decimated.
I was just kicking the beaver out of the way. Head exploded. Goddamn outfits destroyed.
Not to change the subject, but did you say that I was called out by one of the Bull Moose boys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What was
you
that
got
about?
called out. You got called out actually from a couple people from last week's episode. I wasn't going to bring it up. I was going to leave it and bring it up off air. But if you want to do it, we'll do it. I believe if you log into YouTube, the last week's episode, I believe Hal, aka Harold, left a comment saying something to the effect of "Stop shit talking our boys and grow a pair and join us one of these years."
Oh,
That was sort of the gist of it.
Yeah,
And
look, I'm not taking shit from a guy who calls himself Hal. I'll just leave it at that. I don't have to say anything more than that.
this is like PD all over.
Okay, Hal.
Hal's gonna love this. Hey, Hallie. And the second you got called out is
I get called out a lot by guys I don't even know.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's
I
true.
think I met Hal. Nice guy.
I think you did meet Hal. Was my friend Rick, who was the former executive producer of the Jays telecast.
Oh yeah,
listened
no, I
to an
did shit talk
episode.
him.
Yeah, and specifically your comments around his hiring of Jamie Campbell to do the play-by-play, and Rick just said, "What? Darryl's never had a bad set before."
Yeah, I didn't have a bad
that's
set that
good.
brought down a whole fucking broadcast. Jesus Christ.
I'm playing with Rick tomorrow. I need to prep him for this episode.
that is so good. That is quite a comeback.
Look, had I known I had such power over Blue Jay broadcasts, there's a lot of things I would have changed over the years.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been some shit talk. But
That is yeah. You're like I can't believe people are fucking coming after me. I'm like you've been roasting the most people that you don't know. It's so much
calling
roasted.
cousin Joe a pussy.
And this goes out to Sue and Gananakwe, you old whore.
You
Get
can't
yourself
look.
together.
You You can't equate hiring Jamie Campbell with one bad set. That's not fair. I've had lots of bad sets, but I didn't string 162 of them together in a row.
Rick, I love you. Goodness. I like playing golf.
Actually, you know what? Jamie Campbell wasn't even that bad. He wasn't great. That's the he was fine. He was fine.
But also he was on his own. He didn't have anybody with him.
He's one of those guys. He's like an encyclopedia of baseball, right?
Yeah, right.
And sometimes those kind of people aren't the best for broadcasting because they're just
right.
They're a little not to use it perfectly too inside baseball.
Right.
But
that's actually why I didn't. I had tried out for announcing some of the baseball, and they said I was too Wikipedia for baseball. Just made up facts. I said that Rod Carew had once flown a plane. I've done a lot of too much speculation. They said
right, and after the audition,
what's Sportsnet's guy name?
Rick.
Rick, yeah, Rick. If you are listening, I am going to say if you're responsible for Dan Schulman, then that makes up for everything.
He is absolutely responsible. And Buck.
So there you go, Rick. Thank you from every Blue Jays fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for that. Now, if you have anything to do with Maple Leaf broadcasts, I have so much to say. So much.
Do you have any
Craig Simpson? Craig Simpson should never be on television.
I know he's retired, but Joe Bowen is actually a member at my club, and I see him a lot. Do you have any messages for Joe Bowen you want me to?
No, but I do a lot of shows with Jesse Ralph, Jim Ralph's son.
Ah, there you go.
I do a lot of shows with Jesse.
Yeah, right, of course. Jesse.
Great guy. Love Jesse.
Tell him when I fell down the stairs and I injured my head, I believe as I was going down the stairs, I yelled, "Holy Mackinac."
I will definitely tell him. I'll tell him. Next time I see him.
Shout out to him for somehow putting that around in my brain. For the last thing I ever going to say is, "Holy Mackinac, I'm going down the stairs."
I got nothing to say about Joe Bowen. Terrible. He's terrible, but he's the only Maple Leafs announcer in my lifetime who's a Leafs fan.
Yeah, I guess that's
so.
True. Right.
I will search out his calling of Leaf goals.
Yeah.
But I would never listen to a game. but it's nice to hear someone excited about the Leafs scoring a goal.
Very true.
So if he's responsible, I don't think Rick's old enough to be responsible for Joe Bowen.
Can I suggest that it would be more on theme and a little bit more authentic if we had somebody, don't know who it is, but if we could get an announcer out there doing it through a steady stream of tears. Just announcing entirely through like nonstop, like to the point of like he has to be hooked up to an IV because he's crying that much. Constant tears.
I'm not going to name a name, but I had a SportsNet personality come to the golf course the other day.
Oh, interesting.
And they missed their tee time by about 45 minutes.
Wow.
And when I saw the booking, they used their non-TV name.
Okay.
But when they came in to say that, sorry, they were late, they suddenly changed to that name.
Oh, interesting.
And then I had to pretend that I didn't know who it was. And I'm like, sorry, how do you spell that?
Martine. No, just kidding.
Are you Martine Geyer? Or you're not going to make fun of Martine Geyer?
No. Very nice lady. I met her once.
Did you?
Yep. I met Ivanka.
Did I ever tell you my Martine Geyer story?
I don't think so. Who is this going to piss off?
I started following her career when she was a weather girl on the Weather Network.
Wow.
And then I was in a bar one night.
A weather girl, not even a weather woman.
Yeah.
A weather girl.
Well, she was young. We were all young back then. That was 02, 22, something like that.
92, 02.
I was definitely it was like 01, 02 back then, maybe in the 90s. And I was at a bar and she was there and she turned and she looked at me and smiled at me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what's going on right now?
Yeah.
And then I looked away and I looked back and she's like literally 2 feet away from me. And she's standing there smiling at me. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then I left. I'm like, I got to go. I left. And my friends came after me like, "What? Why are we leaving the bar?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Because she thinks I'm somebody else,
Oh.
and she's gonna come over to me and say, "Oh, hi." Whoever that she thought I
Right.
was, and I had to leave because I didn't want that moment to happen.
Can I tell you this though? I have a similar story with the same person. So
What?
my first job out of university wasn't really it was a part-time job. I was working at the Score, the all sports TV channel, and my job was updating the ticker. And at the time there was like Tim and Sid were on the Score and Martine was on the Score and all of that. And I left our little office thing, was just walking down the hall, and she happened to turn around the corner and she looked at me, Darryl, the exact same way she looked at you. She looked at me and flashed this unbelievably familiar smile and just stared at me, and I just was basically a puddle. And she
Yeah.
just walked by, had locked eyes with me the whole time, and then walked by, and I was just like, "What just happened?" And I left the bar. No, I didn't leave the bar. I was at work. I had to finish my shift. No, seriously
Um,
though, it just
Yeah.
like a tractor beam. It was insane.
I know, and like I'm honestly, she was like, there was no confusion. There
Yeah,
was no one between us. She
right.
was literally 2 feet away from me, and she
Yeah,
clearly thought I was somebody else.
right.
There was never a moment in my head where I'm like, this woman's about to hit on me. I'm like, this is going to be the most excruciating moment of my life.
you
Monty,
know
your
what?
Martine Guyard story?
No, I don't even really know who she is, but I do know this. She's putting it out there, guys. She's
I
walking around putting it out there. I mean,
know.
it's pretty.
I
No,
know.
I
For me,
forgot the
like,
part where she whispered in my ear, what's your spin kick look like?"
you ever kick a cabinet door? I'm like, well, yeah, I have. I'm like, you ever kick a cabinet into splinters? I'm like, yeah, I have. One kick only. Only took one kick. If I kick
Why do
something,
you
it's
ask?
dead.
Why do you ask?
You want me to kick one of your fucking bedposts out? I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind. Wouldn't take me any time. Tell you that.
Well, just be careful walking around Rogers, buddy, because if Martine Geyer gets you in her tractor beam,
Tractor beams.
Yeah, oh,
stay away
yeah,
from Lauren Jarvis, man.
oh, just wandering into traffic. You don't even know where you
Right.
are anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, all I know is I have to leave the building for some reason. That's strange. And I'm like, let me get out of here. I'm like, I don't know, it's hot in here. I'm like, yeah. It's like, you're wandering around in the middle of Young and Dundas or whatever. Like, yeah, so what? Where am I? This is not nearly as fun a story as that, but I'll tell you one misunderstanding I had just recently at Costco. I was returning something, forget what it was, and big shout out to Costco one time where I was saying you just return nuts. I mean, like they're open. I return open nuts, and they're just like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, because I'm like these nuts fucking suck.
Not enough salt.
Yeah, no, so you could give them any goddamn reason at all, but like my eye hurts, and they're like, okay, I guess we'll take an open thing of nuts, and I'm like, you know what, you guys are you're pretty cool. I got enough respect to Costco returns, but I was in there, and then so the lady was doing my return, and this dude came up to me, I'm gonna say he's 35 years old, just think a white guy. He's like, excuse me, are is your name Enrico Palazzo? And I'm like, no. I mean, in my head, I'm like, well, that's a reasonable guess, I
Yeah,
suppose.
you,
But
you were like, no,
that's...
it's Scott Montgomery. Shit. I mean,
oh
it's
fuck! I didn't even tell him my name but he's like, I'm like, I'm not Enrico Palazzo, but I mean, a decent guess, sir. But I don't know what you're doing. And and he's like, I'm sorry, because the guy looks just like you. Sold us our house, and so I thought you were him, and I was like, well, listen, I would have loved to have sold you a house, but no, I'm not. And then I walked off.
wow.
So, but I was not. I wasn't in the tractor beam. I was okay. I'm like, I have to go to the other entrance. Thank you for your
I have
inquiry.
some more open nuts to return.
I gotta buy some nuts, open them, and then just return them to you guys. Enrico Palazzo is back with some more fucking nuts. I don't know what this guy's problem is. Like, the man doesn't like nuts. That's the problem. Enrico doesn't like nuts, but he keeps trying them.
He's got bags and bags of them in his car.
Yeah. The man is
Returning
relentlessly
them.
trying nuts here, but he eats like a handful of nuts and returns them to us. I don't know what to do.
At
or
Costco,
why.
they call that getting Palazzoed.
We just got Palazzoed. God damn it, we got Palazzoed again. See you guys later.
We are scrapping and scraping to get any sort of sponsorship, any sort of endorsement we can on this
SportsNet,
podcast.
we're
We
available. Let
tried.
SportsNet
No,
know we're available for sponsorship.
when Monty said, I'd like to give a shout out to Costco. Imagine Costco comes on board and just hands us millions of dollars because of
Oh,
that shout out, because of
that
open
would be
nuts.
sweet. Hell of a return.
Wow.
I'm a member. Thank God bless you.
It's true. I helped them buy a TV there. I helped them deliver it home.
Yeah.
Whole
There you
nother
go.
world.
Didn't even
The best
return the
is
TV.
Didn't return it. Didn't return. I can still return it. It's not. That was 4 years ago, but I could take that TV back with the nuts. Be like, yeah, it's tough. Also,
Your TV's full of nuts.
I don't know, a lot of nuts. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's just eating. What do you call those? The ones that you break open.
Cashews?
No, it's a
I feel like
macadamia.
you have to
I
break
don't-
open all nuts at some point.
That is yeah, you're right. Few of them are nut on the outside. There's usually some sort of shell. You're like, you have any nuts that don't naturally have a shell? They're like, no, that's the.
How about
the
these
whole thing.
nuts?
Oh, very good. Let's see the haters
Unshelled.
come after Darryl on that one. Let's go.
The haters are coming.
Well, I think I amended all my my
Yeah.
rivalries today. I think I've reached out nicely.
Settled all scores.
I
Yeah.
hope Martine gets on this and starts ragging on you.
Well, I don't think she would. All I did was leave a bar.
Right.
I went to
that's
another
true.
bar. I was still allowed to drink. It
if
was
if we ever get Martine on the podcast, Monty, you're going to have to do the heavy lifting because Darryl and I will just be puddles in front
Just
of
in
her.
a trance.
Oh,
just
I'm
gonna-
okay now. I'm a happily married
Yeah,
man. I'm not
right.
going to puddle.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to converse with her, but who knows? Maybe I get lost in those eyes, just wander
Right.
off into traffic. Maybe that's what happens. I don't know.
It's very
I haven't.
true.
I'm unfamiliar with the woman. I don't watch the Weather Channel.
Is
You
there
would
still a
definitely
weather
know
channel?
her. I think there's a weather channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there must be a Weather Channel.
Wasn't
well, I don't watch
what,
the.
there,
I don't watch the Weather Channel because I don't care what happens. I'm going either way.
Oh
Is it
yeah,
Ward-
former comedian is
Ward Anderson.
weatherman.
Yeah,
Right.
he's the weatherman.
There's a weatherman.
Yeah,
Weather boy.
the
We'll call him a
weather-
weather boy just for to even things out.
for the Weather Channel, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's episode 7 of season 10. We're happy to be back right in the heart of the golf season. All those crazy winter months we were wishing for this. We're here, boys. We're here.
We're here.
Let's get
We're
out
gonna play.
soon.
I haven't played much, but I'm gonna play soon.
Let's go. Thanks everyone for listening. Thanks everyone for watching on YouTube. Thank you, Mark, for all the work. And we will see you next week.
Yeah. Thanks, Hal. Thanks, Rick.
Shout out to my boy Joe. Shout out to shout out to the guy guessing I'm Enrico Palazzo.
Yeah.
And shout out to Costco one time.
Yeah. Shout out to Jamie
Thanks for
Campbell.
what you do.
Yeah.
Jamie Campbell, you tried.
Yeah.
You gave it your all. You know what? Sometimes people take chances. They don't work out. That's what makes the greats. You know, they take
It's true.
chances like Costco.
I lit my own house on fire to try to get recruited by the fire department, and it didn't work out because I was like, "Watch how quick I put this fucking house out." A high risk, high reward.
Just trying to
Let's
kick
not
everything.
say hiring Jamie Campbell would be the equivalent of trying to burn your own house down. That's not what we're saying.
Please not.
No, that was just an analogy separate to that.
The firemen
Yeah.
were like, "Sir, stop trying to kick the flames. It doesn't work that way."
He's trying to kick the flames out. Let him go. My wife's like, let him go. He can do it.
You're just fanning it. You're making it worse.
Let him cook.
Thanks, everyone.
That was what the late Henry Longhurst
God bless
used to
you.
call the tradesman's entrance. Now, you know, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side, only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's